This is Empowered Magazine Investigates. I'm your host, Anelia Sutton. Let's begin.
Arthur Nathaniel Booth, a name that gained notoriety in 2015 after a viral courtroom moment, is back in the legal spotlight following a series of recent crimes reported in Miami. Now 58 years old, Arthur's journey through the justice system has taken another troubling turn as he faces multiple charges related to burglary and robbery. In 2015, Arthur was arrested on burglary and grand theft charges. During his trial in Miami-Dade, Judge Mindy Glazer recognized him as a former middle school classmate, which led to an emotional moment in the courtroom. The judge, recalling their shared childhood, expressed her sorrow at seeing Arthur in such terrible circumstances, stating, "I hope you are able to come out of this okay and just lead a lawful life." Arthur was visibly moved, breaking down in tears as he processed the gravity of his situation and the recognition from a figure of authority who once knew him as a child. Unfortunately, it appears that Arthur's path did not lead to the lawful life that Judge Mindy had hoped for him. Recently, Miami police arrested Arthur again, accusing him of a string of snatch and grab robberies across the city. The incidents reportedly occurred in August, with Arthur allegedly using deceptive tactics to gain access to victims' homes. In one incident, Arthur posed as a plumber, knocking on the door of an elderly man. Once inside, he violently robbed the victim, forcibly snatching a gold necklace before fleeing the scene. Arthur asked the victim to turn on the bathtub faucet. As the victim leaned down to comply, Arthur seized the opportunity to yank the gold chain off the man's neck. This gold chain held significant sentimental value for the victim, who described it as a cherished gift from Cuba. In another case, Arthur allegedly impersonated a water inspector to gain entry into a different home where he stole a jewelry box. Arthur approached a woman changing her tire, asking for directions before snatching her gold Gucci pendant chain from her and running away. These brazen tactics showcase a calculated approach to committing these crimes, raising concerns about Arthur's intentions and state of mind. Law enforcement officials have surveillance footage to identify Arthur as the suspect in these robberies. After reviewing the evidence, they were able to track him down and arrest him. Arthur now faces multiple counts of burglary with assault or battery and robbery, adding to his already lengthy criminal record. His past included various offenses, and this recent string of crimes has only compounded the concerns about his behavior. This time, when Arthur appeared in court, he did not encounter the familiar face of Judge Mindy. Instead, he faced a different judge who denied him bond, leading to his detention at the Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center until his trial begins. The recent events surrounding Arthur have reignited discussions about the challenges of rehabilitation for individuals with criminal histories. Despite the emotional moment he shared with Judge Mindy nearly a decade ago, it seems that Arthur has struggled to break free from a cycle of crime. His case raises important questions about the effectiveness of the justice system in addressing underlying issues that lead to repeated offenses. As Arthur awaits trial, the community is left to grapple with the implications of his actions. Victims like Eduardo are left feeling vulnerable and violated, highlighting the need for increased safety measures and support for those affected by crime. The emotional toll of crimes can be profound, and it is essential for the justice system to prioritize the needs of victims while holding offenders accountable. The legal proceedings against Arthur will be closely monitored, as they could set important precedents for how repeat offenders are handled in the judicial system. With the potential for further developments in his case, Arthur's situation serves as a reminder of the complexities surrounding crime, punishment, and the possibility of redemption. Community leaders have expressed their concern over the repeated offenses and the impacts on public safety. They are calling for more comprehensive approaches to address crime, including better rehabilitation programs for offenders and increased resources for law enforcement to prevent such incidents. The hope is that through this case, discussions about crime prevention, rehabilitation, and community safety will lead to meaningful changes that protect vulnerable individuals and foster a safer environment for all. We will provide updates on this developing story as more information becomes available.
Dear viewers and subscribers, you know as well as we do that the American justice system is damaged beyond repair and rotten to the core with corrupt cops, corrupt private attorneys, corrupt public defenders, corrupt prosecutors, corrupt judges, corrupt politicians who lie to get into office and lie to stay in office. And let's not forget about the countless government officials who are corrupt and serve no one but their own interests. All of these groups of officials have one thing in common, which is that they fail to serve and protect the very people they are supposed to serve and protect, because the entire system is corrupt from the top. That begins with the Department of Justice. That's why Anelia has dedicated herself to restoring justice by publishing daily content on social media. She is a passionate advocate for social justice and legal empowerment, who began her journey into legal research as a legal abuse survivor. Anelia is doing the work to get rid of an unfair and unjust system, but she can't do it alone. She needs your support now. You can support this important work by simply hitting the follow button. Remember, the people you choose to follow on social media is who you amplify. So follow Anelia Sutton on this platform and across all social media platforms to amplify her mission for justice reform. Next, you can support Anelia by giving a contribution for her justice reform initiatives on aneliasutton.com/now. Your contribution, as little as $8, is critical to restore accountability, transparency, and justice for all back into the justice system. All right, let's get the engagement going here. Do all of the button things, so hit the like button, share this video, and comment #AneliaSutton. Stay tuned for more updates, and I'll see you in the next video. Check the video description box for all of Anelia's social media links and more helpful links mentioned in this video. Remember, knowledge is power. Unity is power, so stand together with Anelia for justice. United we stand, united we win. Thank you for watching, and thank you for all of your support.
I believe that legal education and personal finance are two sides of the same coin, because corrupt officials target people who don't know their rights and are struggling financially. But with the right financial tool, you can protect yourself by building your personal credit, and that's where the Self card comes in. It's not just a secure credit card, but a powerful shield of protection and a symbol of empowerment. Don't let financial struggles allow corrupt officials to put a target on your back. Take control of your personal finances now. Build credit, build dreams. Get the Self card today on aneliasutton.com/self. You can also find a link in the video description box. This video is sponsored by Mission Possible University, a school I founded with courses dedicated to equal access to justice and closing the wealth gap. Join more than 4,000 students and over 20,000 alumni in the pursuit of brave ideas on missionpossibleuniversity.com. Please remember to hit the like, share, subscribe, and the bell notification.